Hi, Belair Baptist Church community, or if you're just checking us out online, Nick here. I'm putting this quick video together to talk about Lent. What is the deal with Lent? We're celebrating Lent as a church community at the moment, and I realize for some of you, this is a completely new thing. Or it kind of speaks to something you may have done in the past with another church in another denomination. Basically, Lent for us is anticipating together as a community the coming of the Easter celebrations, the death and resurrection of Jesus, the central part of our faith. And so it helps us as a community prepare that. So we're not just disengaged, or we're not just counting the Easter weekend as another time where we can just have a holiday. It's a holiday, but it is far much more than that. And so this time of Lent is a beautiful time for that. It goes for 40 days. It's based off Jesus' fasting in the desert in Luke 4 when he does it for 40 days. And it's part of a whole heap of different church traditions. The Catholics do it, the Eastern Orthodox traditions do it, Lutherans do it, Anglicans do it, even some Baptist churches do it. The last two Baptist churches I was a part of, we practiced this tradition of Lent. Now, it was recognized in 325 at the Council of Nicaea, and so it has been practiced for hundreds and hundreds of years. And so if you have practiced Lent before, it depends what kind of church tradition you were part of and how it was practiced. So for us, as Baptists who are evangelical, who believe in faith alone in Jesus, Lent is a time where we can go without something. We can fast for something for 40 days. I know the 40 days has already started, but you can start right now. It's going without something like meat or chocolate or social media or alcohol or something that you can go without with, so you can identify with Jesus as he fasted in the desert, but then also as he went without, as he journeyed to the cross. The other thing it involves is us going through the Gospels and the scriptures that lead to Jesus' death and resurrection. And that's what we're doing with this Luke series every Sunday. We are going through different parts of Luke's Gospel as he journeys to the cross. And the third thing we do together in Lent is we celebrate the Easter holidays together. We are going to have a Passover service. We're also going to celebrate Palm Sunday. We're also going to obviously celebrate Good Friday with Stations of the Cross, and having a celebration Sunday to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus over the Easter weekend. And so we're doing that together. And I think this is a really great tradition for us to reclaim, because it kind of speaks to the parts of our faith in Christianity that are highly consumeristic and highly individualized. Let me explain. To go without something, to say no to something, is a going against our culture, which always allows us to have and choose anything all the time. Instead of consuming stuff all the time, we're actually stopping consuming something, and we're connecting that to Jesus's death and resurrection on the cross. That's a beautiful thing to do. We're also saying that we're doing this as a community. We're doing this together. We're not just choosing what we want and doing what and fitting the Christianity into our own individual preferences and our own little bubble. We're actually trying to do something and look towards something together as a community. And thirdly, I think it really helps us in our chaotic world where things are changing all the time. It's really hard to put in plans and things are just chopping and changing. And so having these kind of preparation times and key dates throughout the year as a church community is actually pushing against that. It's actually helping us with the uncertainty in this world, having a certainty around our faith and celebration as a community. It doesn't matter if there's going to be another pandemic or another war, we are still going to celebrate Easter, the death and resurrection of Jesus. Nothing can take that away. And so Lent really helps with that. Lent pushes against that and helps us as disciples and followers of Jesus as we walk to being people who work more in the good news of Jesus' death and resurrection. So I hope that cleared some things up with you. If you've got any other questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to talk about them.